Today our topic is manufacturing of cement in industry. Raw materials for cement manufacture. The first step in the manufacture of cement is to combine a variety of raw ingredients so that the resulting cement will have the desired chemical composition. These ingredients are ground into small particles to make them more reactive, blended together, and then the resulting raw mix is fed into a cement kiln, which heats them to extremely high temperatures. Manufacture of cement. The basic mixture of cement industry consists of chalk, limestone, clay, calcium carbonate, silicon oxide, aluminum oxide, iron oxide. Raw materials processing. Portland cement is by far the most common type of cement in general use around the world. This cement is made by heating limestone, calcium carbonate, with other materials, such as clay, to 1450 degrees Celsius in a kiln, in a process known as calcinations, whereby a molecule of carbon dioxide is liberated from the calcium carbonate to form calcium oxide, or quicklime, which is then blended with the other materials that have been included in the mix, to form calcium silicates, and other cementitious compounds. The resulting hard substance, called clinker, is then ground with a small amount of gypsum into a powder to make ordinary Portland cement, the most commonly used type of cement, often referred to as OPC. Portland cement is a basic ingredient of concrete, mortar and most non-specialty grout. The most common use for Portland cement is in the production of concrete. Concrete is a composite material consisting of aggregate, gravel and sand, cement, and water. As a construction material, concrete can be cast in almost any shape desired, and once hardened, can become a structural, load-bearing element. Portland cement may be gray or white. Cement manufacturing process. The quarry. Cement plants are usually located closely either to hotspots in the market or to areas with sufficient quantities of raw materials. The aim is to keep transportation costs low. Basic constituents for cement, limestone and clay, are taken from quarries in these areas. Basically, cement is produced in two steps. First, clinker is produced from raw materials. In the second step, cement is produced from cement clinker. The first step can be a dry, wet, semi-dry or semi-wet process according to the state of the raw material. Making clinker. The raw materials are delivered in bulk, crushed and homogenized into a mixture, which is fed into a rotary kiln. This is an enormous rotating pipe, of 60 to 90 meters long and up to 6 meters in diameter. This huge kiln is heated by a 2000 degrees Celsius flame inside of it. The kiln is slightly inclined to allow for the materials to slowly reach the other end, where it is quickly cooled to 100-200 degrees Celsius. 4 basic oxides, in the correct proportions, make cement clinker. Calcium oxide, 65%. Silicon oxide, 20%. Aluminum oxide, 10%, and iron oxide, 5%. These elements mixed homogeneously, called raw meal or slurry, will combine when heated by the flame at a temperature of approximately 1450 degrees Celsius. New compounds are formed, silicates, aluminates and ferrites of calcium. Hydraulic hardening of cement is due to the hydration of these compounds. The final product of this phase is called clinker. These solid grains are then stored in huge silos. Process to make clinker. So to make clinker there are 3 process. Wet process, dry process. Wet process. This process is make by cylindrical type kiln. The length for it equal to 40 times of the shell's inner diameter. It is using to help dry the slurry. Dry process. The cement roasting machine is the device to heat and dry materials. The materials in the coaxial type roasting machine are roasted through retracing and raising between the helical lobe. and the intermittent spiral plate. The sleeve structure of the machine can several-fold shorten the length of dryer. Hereby the radiating surface and heat consumption are significantly reduced, while the increased heat exchange surface greatly enhance thermal efficiency. As to the materials that could not contact smoke, the multi-drum cement roasting machine is equipped with inside smokestacks and ring-like smokestacks, and each smoke tube linked through radial flue, consequently reaching the effect of high efficiency and energy saving. Finish process. The second phase is handled in a cement grinding mill, which may be located in a different place to the clinker plant. Gypsum, calcium sulfates, and possibly additional cementations, such as blast furnace slag, coal fly ash, natural pozzolanas, etc., or inert materials, limestone, are added to the clinker. All constituents are ground, leading to a fine and homogeneous powder. End of phase 2. The cement is then stored in silos before being dispatched either in bulk or bagged. If you enjoyed our today's video, then like and share our today's video and subscribe our channel.